This is Mag 212, and this is the Leviathan. Okay, so for those of you who are thinking, what the hell is that? I'll get to that in a second. I just wanted to say that I made this monster because I was just kind of bored. I'd never seen it done before, and it was just really fun and kind of just for the lols. Okay, so what this is a Hailfire with an attached double rough cut. Yep, 2 rough cuts attached by a recon barrel. Since there's no comfortable way to hold this, I'm going to go over it piece by piece. So this is the double rough cut that I made from my update video. So this is basically just 2 rough cuts, and on the sides, right there and right there, it's epoxied to the retaliator barrel, and I put a zip tie around the trigger, so that means that they're in slam fire mode, so that when this slide hits the forward position, your darts fire. And so I made this basically because I kept running out of ammo, because you only get, basically you get 4 shots. 8 divided by 2 is 4. When you run out with that, then you could switch to your other rough cut and keep firing. So that's just kind of fun. It was kind of crazy. It's really bulky, if you could see. It's aligned very well, but it's really wide. No modifications for the rough cut because they perform pretty well stock, and I didn't care to replace the springs because that would just mean more stress on the Hailfire. So that's basically it for my double rough cut. This is a Nerf Hail-Fire. I've never seen anyone really modify it on YouTube. People just upgrade the voltage. They never really go in and wire it like I did. So I also took out some locks, so now I could pull the trigger whenever I want. And that's before there was a lock preventing you from doing that unless you push down the rev trigger right here. So I also removed the lock that prevents you from revving the engines if the access door is open, and I just wired that all straight to the flywheel. I took out the resistors on the motor so you can get the max revolutions per minute with your batteries. Those are basically all the modifications to the Hailfire. So now I'm going to get on to how you can attach a barrel to a Hailfire. So what I did here was I put a little muzzle attachment here from another gun that I just scrapped parts from. That allows you to take a barrel, put it on, and then just go like that, and then it fits on perfectly. And if I did not mention this already, this is extremely uncomfortable. I mean, I'm not a full-grown person by any means, so maybe if you were an adult-sized person, it wouldn't be as hard to wield this, but this is the bulkiest blaster. If you have not seen it from this view, it is incredibly big, really long. You gotta have one hand all the way back here and then one hand up here to prime the rough cut. And yes, I know it's not practical. You don't have to say anything in the comments, I know. I just did it because it was fun, and that's what Nerf guns are about. Now I'll go into the paints. I really like this paint scheme. I guess it was kind of inspired by some of the Borderlands 2 guns. Some of the guns have orange and blue and black, and I thought that looked really nice, so I was trying that out, and I think it turned out pretty well. So this was a black vinyl dye base coat, and all the blue details are in Temple Guard blue from Citadel. These blue accents are really bright and they're really nice. I actually really like this color. I'm definitely going to use this blue again. The orange, I don't know, it was kind of hard to apply, and when I applied it, I had to put at least 4 coats because you could still see the black underneath, and that wasn't cool. Overall, it looks really nice though. I put a little clear coat over it just so it doesn't like chip, the paint doesn't chip or anything. But yeah, that's basically it. There's nothing about this blaster I haven't said already, so I'll just show you in the firing test.